Hey everyone, so this is the end of day 11, just a few days away from my stem cell birthday, or stem cell transplant, whichever way you want to refer to it. Um, we had blood samples drawn in the morning, and then we were supposed to, they were going to let us know whether our levels were good enough for harvesting or not. Out of the 4 patients, only 2 of us had high enough levels for collection. So we both went in and got hooked up to the machines. It was a little more than 4.5 hours for me. I was hooked up to the slower machine. The other patient, she didn't have a catheter. Her veins were thick enough to extract them from her arms. So her machine was a little faster in that aspect, and also mine was slower because apparently my platelet count was low. So in order to not extract platelets or too many platelets as they were harvesting my stem cells, I got hooked up to a slower machine so that it would be able to pick them out easier. So it was a little more than 4.5 hours that I was hooked up to the machine. And yeah, it was a long day. I got tired of sitting there. My legs cramped up quite a bit, and they said that I might experience some tingling in the fingertips, toes, or like lips. And the only place I really experienced it was my mouth, and it was very light. But they just told me to let the nurse know as soon as it happened, if and when it happened, and it did. So I let her know, and she gave me some medication for it, and it went away. But yeah, that's how that went. I was hoping to get this taken out, but I didn't know that it was also going to be used for the transplant. So I'm stuck with it for another few days. It's really uncomfortable to sleep with. I'm not really getting very restful sleep with it. It's really uncomfortable. Hurts to move my left arm. But just gotta deal with it for another few days. Yep, and that's it. So tomorrow will be chemo again. The next 2 rounds of chemo will be Friday and Saturday, and yeah, that's all I have for now. I'll talk to you again tomorrow.